Ali recalls trying to rent an apartment when she arrived in San Diego 25 years ago after fleeing Somalia. She was receiving government housing assistance.
And then the white guy came and he was like, oh, and do you work? I said, no, I'm not working. I receive, government assistance. And he was like, oh, no, I should not be talking to you. And my English was little at that time, and I just ran away from that neighborhood.
That neighborhood was Kensington, where Peter Dennehy lives. It's an upper-middle-class community filled with historic homes. Residents make, on average, $90,000 a year, and 62% of them cast ballots in the last statewide election.
I'm sorry that happened.
It's okay. But you know, people don't know the culture. They don't know if they're going to get their money. In a way, I understand.
Ali ended up finding a place less than 2 miles away in Teralta. Her neighbors make an average of $21,000 a year, and less than 30% showed up to vote in 2014. In many ways, Ali and Dennehy are just as different, but they find common ground in politics.
Well, I'm not voting for Donald Trump. It's kind of a process of elimination. So, you know, I'm going to vote for Hillary Clinton. I voted for her 8 years ago. I'm the parent of a 13-year-old daughter.
I have spent my entire adult life working toward making sure that women are empowered to make their own choices.
She has the education, the qualification. She was a Secretary of the State. Her husband was the president. She knows the job. I didn't hear anything about negativity stuff out of her mouth. So we want, as a woman, we want to see a woman president in the United States too.
I think it's time.
Yeah, it's time to do the change.
Yeah.
Dennehy and Ali even agree on a proposed San Diego ballot initiative to build a football stadium for the Chargers.
They are the light our kids watch. You know, they want to become one of them. So it will be hard to drive all the way to Los Angeles or maybe another city that they was trying to put in. We want the Chargers to be in San Diego County.
You're a strong Chargers fan.
Yeah.
I support the stadium and concept. I actually don't mind paying for it to a degree.
The neighborhoods that make up this San Diego City Council district vote overwhelmingly for Democrats, just for different reasons. Both Ali and Dennehy don't like GOP presidential frontrunner Donald Trump's rhetoric on immigration.
For a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
For Ali, who became a U.S. citizen in 2003, his proposal to ban Muslims from entering the country stoked fear she might be separated from her U.S.-born children.
When I hear something like that, I was like, oh, maybe they come in next month to take us, you know?
Dennehy says Trump's proposals betray the nation's past of welcoming immigrants like Ali. And he adds this.
I don't know as many immigrants, perhaps, from other places, but I know a lot of people who, as I said, are doing business on both sides of the border and really see the kind of language that we have as like not good for business.
Consensus at the ballot box here won't necessarily translate into consensus on policy. Residents may agree on the same outcome, but their backgrounds often inspire different ways to get there. For instance, Dennehy is in real estate development and believes ramping up housing production will make homes more affordable. Ali wants rent control.
And the Democratic Party is very diverse.
Francine Busby chairs the San Diego County Democratic Party and says the region's Democratic leaders will increasingly have to consider this broad spectrum of support.
San Diego County Democratic Party, this is Ben.
For the past 8 years, Democrats have had a slight majority of registered voters in the county, largely because of its growing diversity.
We have people who are academics and scientists, we have environmentalists, we have new voters. I think the biggest boost that we're getting, which is over 1,000 more Democrats registering than Republicans each month now, are your new voters and the new citizen ceremonies and that type of thing.
Mexico.
It's something the city council candidates here might want to consider. Dennehy says he and his neighbors are already getting door hangers from the campaigns. Ali says that's not happening yet on her Teralta block, but she still plans to vote June 7th. Megan Burks, KPBS News.